Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I want to share with you one of my favorite casseroles. So I love the broccoli, chicken, and rice casserole, but when you are trying to live a low carb lifestyle, you are on a weight loss journey. Now, not to say that you can't eat rice when you are trying to lose weight and like actively in weight loss mode, but if you are trying to stick to low carb, or if you're diabetic, then that's when that casserole would be completely off limits. So I've just made a few tweaks, tastes just as good, if not better, and it's still low carb. So super high protein, it's low carb, it's weight loss friendly, and tastes absolutely delicious. So what we're gonna do is basically just mix everything into one bowl. So this is one of those recipes that you could toss everything into a bowl. You don't have to give it much thought. It's like you wanna make a quick dinner, even like for meal prep. Like, you know, on Sundays, sometimes you wanna meal prep for the week. This is a great recipe because it's super easy and you can put it into your containers. It tastes really good reheated, and it's also very filling and satisfying, you know, because at the end of the day, sometimes when you do a meal prep, if it's not enough food or if it's not like satiating, you're gonna be hungry again, you're gonna wanna be snacking, and ultimately, to see that scale move, to see the fat melt off your body, you want to stay on track, okay? And with that, you wanna make sure you have enough protein. You also need those healthy fats. I know so many people are afraid of like eating fats, but trust me when I tell you, fats are so important, you know, and not to get all scientific, but like our brain, our cells, like we need healthy fats, okay? I'm not saying go eat a donut. I'm not saying go eat like junk fried foods. I'm just talking about in general, generally speaking, fats are actually really good for us. And if you have a high quality fat, whether it's like avocado oil, even butter. Butter has vitamins, vitamin A, D, K. Like you have vitamins that you don't get from other foods. So just something to keep in mind, because I know some people get really, really weirded out by fats, but don't fear them, okay? It's what you eat with them that makes the biggest difference. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my broccoli. So these are just like little broccoli florets. I kind of chop them up because, you know, sometimes they come really, really big, but it's all personal preference. And then we also have some chicken. So this was a leftover chicken that I had. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna use it. That's the beauty of like, I'm not someone who is afraid of using leftovers to make other recipes. I literally just made this last night. So I'm like, hey, we're gonna use this for this casserole. It's gonna turn out delicious, and it just saves so much time. So you can use leftover chicken, you can use a rotisserie chicken, or you can even use like some chicken breast or chicken thighs, cook them really quickly, and then obviously move forward with the recipe. But if you already have it, like if you have some leftover chicken, then this is like a great recipe to make the very next day. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the filling. The base is cream cheese, so you already know it is gonna be nice and creamy and decadent. We're gonna put that in first. You can also use like Greek yogurt. The thing about it, I would maybe do like a mix instead of completely subbing it out, because the Greek yogurt is not gonna give you the mouthfeel that the cream cheese does. So you can add it to just give it like additional like creaminess, and also adds protein, but I wouldn't completely sub out the cream cheese. I wouldn't. But if you do and you like it and you've tried it, then by all means, go ahead and do that. So we have our cream cheese. This is some bone broth. Toss in the bone broth. We have our onions, a little green onion. We are gonna season it, okay? We have our salt and pepper. I'm very basic, like when it comes to seasonings. I do like garlic powder, onion powder. If you wanna add a little bit of color, you can always do paprika, some chili flakes for a little spice, just a little. Okay, and then I have a little secret ingredient. Ooh. They say if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned, okay? So we're gonna do a little dash of Dijon. So let's mix this together. But look at, another thing is make sure your cream cheese is softened. Do you see how easy it is when it's softened? It literally just feels like Greek yogurt. So give this a good mix just to make it creamy. So this is what's gonna coat the broccoli. It's gonna coat the chicken. Okay, so this is what our sauce or our filling is looking like. Okay, nice and creamy. And now let's go ahead and toss in just toss everything in. So we have our broccoli and our chicken. Then we're gonna do some cheese. I'm gonna save some for the top because I want it to be nice and cheesy. And I do have a little bit of half and half here in case I need it. I should probably add it just a tad. I feel like it's pretty, if you, here, you can see that it's nicely coated, but I do want like the broccoli and everything to steam. So I might just do like the babyest splash of half and half. Okay. And that is all we have to do for this casserole. Now, I'm just gonna do a quick little spray, some avocado oil, and we're just gonna pour everything in. So this is what it's gonna look like, okay? If you were making this with me, this is what we are looking for. And just think of the flavors. Like if you're someone who loves broccoli cheddar soup, if you're someone who loves like just anything with like chicken and broccoli, this is like a great casserole to make. It is creamy, it's decadent. I feel like, I don't know, it's just a great option for like a quick dinner. You know, something that's still nutritious, something that people are going to, like it's still like a people pleasing recipe. Cause like you can't go wrong. Some sharp cheddar cheese, a little mozz to give it that golden brown color. Now my oven is preheated. So I have it preheated to 375 degrees. I'm gonna put this baby in for about 20 to 25 minutes and then wait until you see when it comes out. Like then you'll understand what the hype is all about. All right guys, so our casserole just came out. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's just go straight in for this taste test. So it has a little bit of everything. We have the broccoli. All right, guys, here we go. Cheers. Guys, this right here, it's just for your rotation. There you go. You can serve this with a nice fresh salad because this is like a decadent dish. You can also make a cauli rice. So then it would mimic the rice that this dish is typically made with. But I personally go with the salad just because I feel like it's already like super, it's just like a really decadent dish. Like it's kind of like a comfort food. Think of it as like a mac and cheese. Think of it as like something that's gonna be just like really comforting. So I feel like a salad would just be like a great balance to it. Or you can even do like the rice and a salad. So then you have like a nice, full, balanced meal all the way across the board. But this right here is a straight winner. If you make it, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll see what the hype is all about. And it's definitely something that you can make for meal prepping. This is a great meal prep option. Try it out. If you make any tweaks, let me know what they are. I love going through your comments and seeing like what you guys do to change things around. It's just a great recipe to have in your weekly rotation. I do have my weight loss guide that has a ton of casseroles and recipes that are great for dinner, lunches, breakfast, snacks, desserts. If you have a sweet tooth, then that's definitely something you want to pick up. If you're just starting your weight loss journey, maybe you hit a plateau, you don't really know where to go. It's obviously worked for me, for my daughter, for thousands of you. So I'll leave that link for you in the description below. Make sure you pick that up and also share that with friends and family. If you know someone who is also just about to start their weight loss journey or maybe just getting started, it could just be super, super beneficial for them. But overall, thank you so much for being here. I love you and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.